Fat camp, one of my favorite things, and one of the things I regret that my parents never sent me to. My parents tried the bribe Sean approach, which let's just say I never ended up with quite that much of my parents' money in my pocket. More little Debbie going on in there. So I'm kind of curious how this works or how this looks from the other side. Because you like often think about the kids and what they're going through, right? But what about the parents? What's going on inside their head? So that's kind of the thing that I'm interested about, at least with this documentary. So let's give it a go and see what they got going.
Us Brits are among the fattest in the world.
Run for the Nando's!
Are you?
It's a national crisis, and for some it's a matter of life or death.
There is no hope. There is no hope for him.
If she carries on, she will die young.
Sorry, Mom. She probably needs to go to the camp too, right? I'm not tripping, am I?
Welcome to a supersized summer camp that claims to have the answers to tackling the obesity epidemic.
Diets and boot camps don't work because we're forcing something on somebody that they may not be ready for.
But its methods are controversial.
Nice big healthy lunch?
Oh, yeah.
The kids dine out on fast food.
Give me one person.
Now it's being green.
You've got to be smoking one. I know that I've already seen more crack than a trap house on this thing so far, but they're really on one if they're giving them friggin' McDonald's at Fat Camp. Where's this camp and how the hell do I go?
How am I being greedy? What, 2 bits of milk? Would you drink that? Would you drink that too?
Chips and pizza are on the menu.
My first impressions of the food, I would like more, obviously. That's why I'm here.
And the staff are barely older than the campers themselves.
Did anyone play with their Barbies when they were little?
They're ridiculous. They don't have a clue. I'm telling you, they don't have a clue.
For some campers, it'll be the longest 5 weeks of their lives.
Oh yeah, try to outrun the counselor at Fat Camp. That seems like that's something that's going to work out really well for you. But yeah, Barbies. I had the little Rugrats dad when I was a kid. I called him Strippin' Stew, and I used to dance around the house going oomsk oomsk, and I would just take his clothes off. That's kind of weird, right?
But for others, it's life-changing. Does this radical approach work? And is this really the answer to teenage obesity?
What a waste of effort and time.
Our camp gets results.
I'm going to go with the chips and a burger. Get that belly moving up and down. Jiggle, 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 jiggle.
Just off the bat, there's like a 1% chance that this works. You're giving the kids McDonald's and that this is Fat Camp. Who else sees this just going like terribly right now?
It's week 1 at Europe's only residential weight loss camp for kids.
So today we're doing loads of exercise. I think football is okay, but it's not like my favourite. I prefer eating.
It's the Golden Arches, and they've got Wendy. Damn.
That's a sport. That is a sport, actually, in America.
15-year-old Katie from Surrey weighs 17.5 stone.
Katie is naturally lazy. She will quite often find an excuse for me to pick her up. She's got too many bags, or she needs the toilet. There's always something.
Fat kids do end up in the bathroom a lot of the time. That's how you get the hell out of PE. I don't know. I'm unlucky enough to be a guy, so I didn't get to complain about cramps and get out of it.
Katie's battle to lose weight has been a long-standing family issue, and it's why she's joining 85 other teenagers for 5 weeks to battle the problem.
Katie has always been under the dietitian at Kingston Hospital from the age of 2. In fact, I think she's probably their longest serving patient. When she went to a party as a toddler, the other children would go off and play after tea, whereas she never seemed to feel full.
I guess
She's had a dietitian since she was 2. I'm going to need to see this dietitian's credentials because that shit ain't working out at all.
like all my life, I don't know what it's like to be thin.
As well as overeating at mealtimes, Katie's a regular snacker.
I definitely have an addictive personality, definitely. I like bread, wraps, pita, anything like that.
I try and have like healthy muesli bars, sometimes find those under the bed. You know, she's constantly wanting to satisfy her sugar craving, I suppose.
This is my like inspiration board. I don't really use it that much. There was like a couple of days where I sort of was like, yeah, let's lose weight. And then it sort of ran out, but hopefully, yeah, I'll be able to use it after camp to motivate me.
Katie has said
I like her, okay? She doesn't seem bad. She's had a dietitian since she was 2, which I think kind of shows if you're like that health obsessed, sometimes it backfires, right? If you're a parent that just is like so focused on their diet and losing weight, maybe the kid takes it the wrong way and just gains weight instead.
set herself the goal of losing a stone over the 5-week camp. If she's going to meet this target, she needs to change her habits and thinking.
My
French
first
fries.
impressions of the food, I would like more, obviously. That's why I'm here. But, but yeah, it's good.
It's the end of week 1 and the camper's first big challenge, a 2-mile run.
Are you ready?
It's the benchmark used to monitor progress each week.
We've got the 2-mile run today. Well, run/walk.
Every
I was gonna say, at fat camp, are you trying to give somebody a heart attack? 2 miles at fat camp?
camper's run is timed, and each week the aim is to beat that time.
3, 2, 1, go!
Seriously, I'm so out of breath and I've literally done like 1 meter.
For Katie and the other campers, every day of the next 5 weeks will follow the same pattern.
Structure is critical, and forming habits that are positive is critical.
Professor Paul Gately, a leading childhood obesity expert, co-founded the camp with Leeds Beckett University 16 years ago.
So this is the Golden Arches professor that thinks McDonald's at fat camp's a good call. This guy's a genius.
The way the day works, you have 3 activity periods in the morning, which can be from educational experiences
This week we're going to be talking about the media and body image.
to, exercise, sport.
Come on, boys, race each other all the way in.
So in the afternoon, there's lots of physical activities.
Continuous hooks. Left, that's it. Till I see a stop, keep going.
The early days of our programme are about building their fitness up slowly.
Come on, fight it. Come on, mind over matter. Come on.
And what we see is a sort of slow increase in their fitness, building them up to enable them to be successful when they return home.
Run it for your boyfriend.
The 5-week camp costs over £4,000.
Well, hot damn, over in the UK, you guys get to go to Hogwarts if you get heavy enough? Check out this fat camp. This place looks sick.
Some are funded by the NHS or local authorities. But Katie's family have paid the bill themselves.
My husband and I
Weasley.
were sort of at the end of our tether with it all. I gave her the brochure and she was furious. She didn't speak to me for the rest of the day.
I'm glad we didn't have to run because at school we always do. So walking is a lot easier.
If we complete this, we should be allowed the Wi-Fi password.
Oh, I've got a really bad stitch and it feels like someone stabbed me. I'm not running up this.
It takes Katie 36 minutes to complete the 2-mile run.
I'm quite lazy. I mean, I shower and everything, but like, just relax on the sofa. Like, I don't do much exercise.
You could be triple her size and probably keep up at that pace, right? That's, 18 minutes a mile? I don't think that's great. Then again, I wouldn't be the kid that could judge that because I don't think I've ever ran a sub 13-minute mile in my damn life.
A lot of people describe her as happy, funny, very friendly. And I don't always see that nice, funny side of her, which is quite sad, really.
Obviously, I'm not happy all the time. I used to have breakdowns about my weight a lot. But yeah, I'd say there is like a subconscious armor that I have. I'm quite sensitive. I'm not really that body confident. Like, people who don't know me obviously judge me more on looks because everyone is judged on looks, like first appearance and stuff, so yeah.
If you're a kid or a teenager, you're just going to be insecure about your weight. Like, there's no other way to put it. You're insecure. It manifests in certain ways in people. Some kids just kind of withdraw and are to themselves. Some kids get aggressive, lash out at other kids that make fat jokes, but it all really depends. You're really playing on the kids' insecurities at this point with like putting them in fat camp. That's probably why she didn't talk to her mom. She didn't want to go. You go there, you see other kids succeeding, you worry about what if you don't succeed. Like, there's a lot of thoughts probably running through these kids' heads right now.
Come on, nice and quick from your face. Nice, quick movements.
Most of the staff are students with a background in sports science, nutrition, psychology, or education.
We're not here for ourselves. We really are invested in these kids emotionally. It is a pleasure just seeing them change just so much over the course of the camp.
For most of the activities in camp, boys and girls work in separate groups.
We want kids to develop social skills, so we put them in their own age and gender groups so they can build relationships and develop their sort of social skills to be more successful when they return home.
Okay, no canoodling at cannoli camp, just dodgeball and Golden Arches McDonald's, I guess. That's how this works.
14-year-old Lana weighs 20 stone.
So bored.
She's come with
280?
her 12-year-old sister Alicia, but a few days in and she's struggling to make friends.
Lana arrived with quite low self-esteem. I think she thought, you know, I'm the biggest and I'm different to everyone else and things.
Do you want to go out and get some air? We'll go for a walk. Come on, we'll go get for a walk. Come on in.
She feels a lot of people are talking about her today.
Really, everyone's turning against me.
They're not at all. They're not.
It's so hard.
When you get to that, you need to come talk to us staff, okay? And then so we could take you away from the situation. We could chat to you. I think there's just miscommunication. Do you want to go back?
The whole thought that like every whisper in a hallway or every person is laughing about you is probably the thought that runs the most rampant inside a kid's head. They all think everyone is talking about them. Usually not the case. People are more worried about their own stuff. But then again, kids can be mean. I don't know. When I hit middle school, everyone decided they just hated me. I felt like I didn't have any friends going into like 6th grade.
Back in, or just wants a breather?
But I'm awesome.
Breather, okay. Don't get upset.
I know they've called me stuff. I just choose to like put it in a box, lock it up, and not think about it. Because if I start thinking about it, I'll get really depressed.
She'd rather risk getting run over by running across the road to get away from kids than to face them.
Lana has had a long history of bullying.
They used to tease me about my weight, and then they teased me about my name, what it is backwards.
They've written and spat and...
Well, hot damn, kids are getting creative over in the UK, huh? I wasn't even thinking about that thing backwards. That's disgusting. Why would kids go there? Well, I guess, yeah, kids' brains kind of are weird.
All the names. You just wish more for your kids, you know.
Damn.
Lynn made up a rhyme. She's big, she's fat, she bounces on the ground, it's Lana.
Not creative.
Sometimes I just walk away, but then they all start chanting it and it gets louder and louder. I stay on because I just don't want to hear that.
So just tell them you can lose weight. They'll always be ugly as shit on the inside and out. If that's really how they're coming at this poor girl, like, I hate to see bullying like that. But kids are going to get creative with the way they do it, apparently. Spelling her name backwards, saying she bounces on the ground. Like, not even that creative, but I guess that's kids.
Every year she got older, she put a stone on. So, like, when she was 2 stone. When she was 3, she was 3 stone, and so on and so on. And then
it just ballooned out of control. We did all sorts of things to try and, you know, help her lose weight, and to extreme of padlocking the kitchen. She's actually eaten raw sausage, dried pasta. Once I saw half-eaten, like, tins of corned beef. It looked like she'd just been, like, getting at the meat with just her fingers. That's not normal behaviour.
Can't you get pork poisoning from that? Can you do that? Just eat raw pork? Is that a thing?
It's the start of week 2, and there is a weigh-in to measure Camper's progress.
You're 14, is that right?
The kids that come to camp will all lose weight, which is due to the calorie-controlled diet and the amount of exercise we do each day, but they have to still really push themselves to get the most out of the programme.
It is really important for them to see their progress, and also it shows that the hard work they're putting in their sessions is paying off.
You want to step up for me?
I keep trying to spell people's names backwards now. Every time I'm seeing a counselor, it's like Pippin, Pippa. I'm like Appapin. Like, it's stupid.
That's right.
But Lana has only lost 1 pound.
We're really concerned with Lana's weight loss this week. We did expect her to lose quite a bit more than what she did. At the moment, we're not entirely sure the reasons why she didn't lose as much, but it could be down to her not pushing herself enough during the physical activity sessions.
For many of our parents, they have weight problems themselves, and what they're trying to do is not let their child go down the journey that they've been on.
Does her weight need work? Sure, her weight needs work, but her mental state probably needs more work, more counseling. That girl seems like she's scared of her own shadow, and I hate seeing that.
At home, Lana and her sister Alicia have a lot of responsibility.
Oh, French fry diet.
As young carers at home, we cook, clean,
help my mum in the shower, help her out, help clean her.
What?
And do the washing up. Ready?
I'm very blessed to have 2 girls what like not only likes cooking but wants to learn how to cook.
Did they just feed the dog French fries too? Where's that little fat sucker? He's got to be a porky pup.
When she was really young, she was outgoing, she was bubbly, you know. Then it started turning. She shut herself off from everything.
That's what happens.
Because of Lana's disappointing weight loss, staff member Pippa intervenes.
Would you like to set some goals together? So maybe, you know, the MC, I think, do you know what your best score is so far?
I never asked.
You never asked. I think it's around the 40 minutes, so we could try and do around the 30. Could try and aim for the continuous weight loss, so maybe at least 3 pounds. Because what did you set your goal weight as?
I don't know.
We can like set like real goals in that, and then, you know, then you can see if you do accomplish them, and then that will really build up your confidence.
Yeah.
That'd be good.
Is anybody at all working with this girl on her self-esteem, or is it just a bunch of kids trying to coach kids at this camp for $4,000? Because something about that just isn't sitting right with me. They don't have any kind of counselors in there or any professionals that could actually work on these kids' self-esteem.
Yeah, cool.
A target or a goal is only worthwhile if you feel you can achieve it.
McDonald's,
Given her
man.
weight, she'll have been set many goals and targets before that she'll have only ever viewed as she's failed on.
It'll be fun. It's a new experience. You're challenging yourself here on camp, and that's another challenge. Yeah?
Yeah.
Pippi
Over in the boys'
Longstocking.
dorm, the weigh-in has revealed dramatic results for 15-year-old Adam. He came to camp weighing 20 stone, and in just 1 week he's lost over half a stone. He may be the biggest loser among the boys, but he's not happy.
I've told them over 10 times that I've wanted to go this past week, but every time I bring it up, they just say, well, management's getting onto it.
He's so determined to go that he's already packed his bags.
Hello, is that Adam's mum? He's lost quite a bit of weight this morning from monitoring. So what's your sort of thinking behind him staying or going?
I want him to stay. I want him to stay for the big friend.
Right, okay.
So why do you want to leave Hogwarts if you're losing the weight? You ain't even got your damn wand yet. You dropped 7 pounds. That's a pound a day. That's not that bad. It doesn't seem like that bad a place, but then again, it's teenagers teaching teenagers is what it seems like to me so far.
So you're happy for us to just try and keep him on site and just encourage him to get involved in sessions? Yeah. Right. Cheers. Bye. I'm hoping today, the fact that he's found out he has lost some weight, that it'll give him that motivation to continue and stay here.
I do think Adam enjoys this. He has just been homesick. He needs to get as much out of this as he can. We're trying to also get across that he needs the right mentality for life. We do think that if he did see the process through, his life will change, hopefully, by a great deal, but even slight changes is a very big step for these guys.
They're teenage boys. Tell them if they lose weight, they get to have movie night with the girls on a Friday. Every one of these boys will be running friggin' laps from here to Timbuktu. Like, they'll be getting them really friggin' moving, dropping weight. Just because you tell little boys that they can hang out with the girls when they're separated like that, I imagine it'd make them move a hell of a lot faster.
I understand it's hard for him, but nobody's going to solve your problems but you. He doesn't know how to mix in society, and I think that's a lot of his problems.
I wake up at 8 o'clock at night and then sort of awake all night.
Where he wakes me up between 3 and 4 every morning through screaming at his PlayStation. In fact, I don't see him. He comes out of his bedroom maybe once a day to collect his takeaway, and that's about it.
So I made that mistake one time. I yelled at somebody on Xbox Live. My dad decided the next morning to sit a boombox outside my door and blast "Thank God I'm a Country Boy," followed by "Build Me Up Buttercup" till Sean woke the hell up. So we're not going to do that one, but I understand getting mad yelling at a video game. Boys do that.
I was about 10 when I started going on weight. I eat just because I get bored a lot, just sitting, doing nothing.
When he was 2 years old, if I wouldn't buy him sweets, he used to grab me by the hair and drag me down on the floor and kick hell out of me. Adam's life revolves around pizza takeaways every day and Coke. He drinks gallons of the stuff, up to 6 litres a day. So when it does, I don't know how I'll deal with it, but yeah, he's going to die through obesity.
A few days later, and Adam is missing.
We've got a convict out of their cell. Somebody catch him. He's got the invisibility cloak.
Boy's disappeared. We don't know where he's gone. He was there for breakfast and for lunch, and then we disappeared. Actually quite scary.
Where's
On
Filch?
average, we will get 2, maybe 3 campers running away each year.
So if you were a child, where would you go?
Most of the time, they don't actually leave the campsite. They're usually just wandering around the fields or they've gone back to the dorms.
I just want to say, to start off, I don't want you to be alarmed or worried, but we've just done a count with the campers and Adam isn't currently in the session. He would only have been missing 20 minutes, so he can't have got too far.
So you're just playing heavy hide and seek. We never friggin' win that game. We're hard to hide, okay? Check the bushes, check the cafeteria. That's probably where he is.
As his mother, do you think he's the sort of person that would have gone? Okay then, so we do think there is a potential he may have left the site. So we need to be in our account.
It really does kind of bring it home that you are really doing a serious job here and you're working with kids, vulnerable kids, and you are responsible for them.
Turn left. Turn what are you on about? Left.
I don't think they will have got this far.
We're on our way back to camp now.
After an
He
hour of
escaped.
searching, Adam is located back at home.
Saw him pull up in a taxi, and my first reaction was relief that he was safe. But then, obviously, I did what mummies do and gave him.
This resourceful little sucker just wanted to play video games that bad he got a taxi. I thought they didn't get Wi-Fi or anything like that. How'd he hail a taxi down?
What for? For walking out.
It's not a pleasant
gotta
place to be
cope.
when you're getting babied all the time, and so that's why I thought of it as like a prison. I'd say it's more for the younger kids than the older kids.
I'd love him to sort his life out. Something has to click in his brain. It's down to him, nobody else. He's got all the knowledge. He's just not got the motivation to use it.
I think some of the kids that we've had that we couldn't get through to, they're either too far gone or they need a lot more help than we can offer in 5 weeks.
Also, I've got news for you. If I ran away from a camp that my mom paid $4,000 for me to be at, there would be a hammer through that gaming system right now. And I'm pretty sure I couldn't play it after that happened. So she did try to correct Sean. Sean just had more cosmic brownies than he knew what to do with.
And that does frustrate you sometimes.
Adam decided not to return to camp.
There's an obesity epidemic in this country. It's through people chucking crap at their kids because it's cheap.
We know that people who watch this will blame the parents. What do you say to that?
Well, when I look at, I've done it myself. I've looked at other overweight children and thought, what is that mother doing? Why is she not doing something about it?
It's easy to judge. It's not as though I haven't tried everything.
And now I know just how difficult it is.
I wish I could have a magic wand and, help her. But at the end of the day, Lana's got to meet me halfway.
I'm lost.
It's yes and no between the parents and the kids being to blame. Once you hit a certain point, as a kid, I think you know what you're doing. But every single one of these kids seem like they're falling to pieces on the inside. If you watch any one of them, none of them seem very stable, I would say. The one kid just ran away and found a taxi all the way home to play video games and drink Coke. You think something's not wrong with that?
Where Adam's concerned, I'm lost. Don't know what to do.
Life is harder for bigger people, end of.
Take his video games. Take them.
It's the end of week 2. Katie is taking part in a session about body image led by staff member Nicola.
So we've got all the girls together, think good, feel good. And these sessions are devised to talk about self-esteem and body confidence. 2 things that everyone growing up, everyone as adults struggles with.
I'm a 15-year-old obese girl. It's not even funny, I don't know why I'm laughing.
It is quite funny.
Oh.
Think good, feel good is about talking, it's about sharing, it's about attitudinal change in order that they then start to think differently and feel differently.
And sometimes when we get bullied, bullies will say something to us, and we've got our friends saying complete opposite things. We're saying lovely things about us. Do we sometimes end up actually just going home and thinking about the mean things someone said about us?
Always.
A lot of people came.
Did the Whataburger warden, though, think that maybe we could get a counselor above mid-20s? Anything, because right now it really is kids teaching kids from what I've seen so far, and I'm not sure that they're equipped to deal with, I don't know. Feel like if you relate to kids, it would be one thing, but have any of these counselors even really been overweight to relate to them, to understand? You got to come at kids from even playing ground and understanding. I'm not qualified to do it, so don't ask me. I'm just telling you what I think about the subject.
And their identity was, I am fat. And that was so sad to see. They need to change their attitudes, believe in themselves, and build up their confidence. And that is actually much harder than just losing weight.
It's not easy.
At home, Katie's parents have tried to help her lose weight, but so far nothing has worked.
Puppy.
They tried locking away all the food. I was really angry, and they drove me to school so I couldn't get anything on the way to school, took all my money away. But I just found ways around it, just borrowing money from my friends and stuff.
It made life at home really, really hard.
Obviously she wants.
I mean, kids will find a way. They'll find a damn loan shark to get some more lard, apparently. If you want to be fat, you're going to find a way. That's what I'm saying. You can't always blame the parents for everything. These parents played their part. Obviously, when you're that little, she's like, oh, she put on a stone each year till she just off to the races. And then it shows a picture of her eating potato chips, drinking Dr. Pepper. What's that say?
It's the best for me, but it's sort of sacrificing our relationship together.
Katie's offered a one-to-one session to discuss some of the issues she's had with her mum.
I don't even understand myself. I don't like it if she praises me for doing exercise, but then if she doesn't notice, then that makes me really upset. And then I hate it when she mentions weight or anything. I feel as though, I said this, I feel as though if I lived on my own, I'd be able to do a lot better. I don't know what's wrong with me. I just don't like the topic at all.
You don't like
try
to discuss
avoid
it at all. I was going to say,
yeah.
well, it sounds like it might actually be maybe a self-esteem thing, because if she's to praise you, it means that, it's drawing attention to what you've done. And sometimes then you feel pressured, like, oh, now I feel like I need to do it more, or you've pointed out that I wasn't doing it before. There's so many things that suddenly can start to go around in your head.
I think it's funny because she sounds like one of those women that are like, I want guys to approach me, but then it's creepy when they walk up to me. I'm just hanging out with my girlfriends. But then it's so confusing what she's saying right now.
A lot of our campers do have really low self-esteem, and that's why we need to pay as much attention to it as possible to try help them to learn these different ways so that when they go home, they can continue those positive thinking skills.
Thank you.
At camp, all meals are portion controlled and calories allocated according to a camper's age, height, and weight.
It's not counting calories, but it's a way of helping them understand portions, understand meals, understand snacking, so that they're more equipped when they return home.
Some of the menu choices may seem surprising.
On a Sunday, we have a Sunday roast. It's pizza, it's jagged potato sandwiches, lasagna.
They give us pizza. Why would you give us dough? Dough is not good for you, do you know what I mean?
As I walked in, I thought, God, I hope I don't have to eat rabbit food.
It'd be unrealistic for them to go home and live off salad.
What we're trying to do is work with those children so they lose weight at a very prescribed rate. We're not driven by the latest diet trend. We're driven by what the evidence gives us best results. Complex carb.
Okay, so they're 100% focused on getting these kids to get their portions down. They're not trying to lead with this, oh, they're not going to go home and eat some kind of fast food or takeaway or anything like that. That makes a little bit of sense, but then the McDonald's they were eating, that makes zero friggin' sense here.
Carbohydrates in a range of foods are critical. We also know that we want to reduce the fat content and we want to maintain a good protein content. So that is it.
Halfway through camp, and the kids are about to make plans for lunch at a very unexpected venue.
So, you go in McDonald's on Wednesday at the trip. So today's session's based on you planning out what you're allowed based on your calories.
Anytime I've ever told a friend to go to McDonald's, what on earth? How do you do that? But the point of camp is it's teaching them a realistic, healthy lifestyle. We can't say, never have fast food again.
You're going to have to pat every single one of these kids down and make sure they're not smuggling Big Mac sauce back or they don't have a double quarter pounder in their back pocket.
It's not realistic. They will carry on these behaviours.
Amy, guess what? Guess what? What? There is more sugar in a mayo chicken than in a fruit shoot.
Right! The 3.2 grams of sugar's in a salad.
So instead of saying, no, don't do it, we'll teach them about the calories within the food, how to have a meal within their calorie allowance.
So that works, doesn't it?
Basically, you can pick anything you want within your calorie amount. I'd suggest possibly not going for fries because they don't fill you up that long. Drinks-wise, I'd stick with 0 drinks or water because liquid calories are just going to be wasted, so I try and get as much of your calories from food as possible.
17-year-old Jordan weighs 18 stone and he's allowed 800 calories for his lunch.
I wouldn't think we would go to a fast food shop and actually get food when you're a weight loss camp, so it's rare.
It is a weird feeling, taking them to an outlet like McDonald's when it's a health-based camp.
I got my berry burst iced fruit smoothie. I got that in a large, but I changed that to a medium, and that had less calories in, so I swapped that. And now I've got enough to get an ice cream, so I'm going to write an ice cream down. And that's me done.
Is it just about calories, or is it about nutritional content as well?
It's about nutritional content.
So which would be better, ice cream or fruit?
Fruit
Is that
would
your
be
final
better.
answer? Right. Okay, well done.
I'm going to change it to fruit. I think they should be teaching this in schools because young kids out there don't have a clue what they're eating.
Now, does anyone not want McDonald's and wants the packed lunch that we provide anyway? Aaron. So it's just you, Aaron, that wants a sandwich? Okay.
Out of the boys, only Aaron has opted to have a packed lunch instead.
I think it's all right to have a treat now and then, it's just you can't have it as a full-time thing.
Aaron is from...
Pretty impressive, because put me in fat camp and then tell me I get to go to McDonald's. I'll be mouth under that ice cream funnel just letting it rain, baby, because you can't expect a kid to go to Disney and not ride a ride, you know what I'm saying?
Selby, North Yorkshire. He's 16 and weighs 20 stone.
Aaron has overeaten for years, and breaking that cycle is a battle I've had for years.
At home, I was just stuffing food in and I was literally just eating for the sake of eating when I wasn't even hungry.
You know, when he's volunteered to make a cup of tea, he's going to see what he can get out of the fridge. Because he'll say, do you want a cup of tea, Mum? He will even take like a packet of ham, packet of corned beef, any pre-packed meats that are in the fridge.
I hate it when corned beef sticks together. Another reason why I came here was because over this last year, I've gone through 2 bed bases. A wooden one and a metal one, both broke because of my weight.
Oh yeah, welcome to the Fat Snap the Bed Club, buddy. I didn't even think you were that big yet. He's only 280. I didn't think he could be breaking a bed. What's he doing, jumping jacks on the damn thing? He also really looks like his mother, too.
Weight has always been a major issue for Aaron's family. At 16, his sister weighed 34 stone and underwent gastric bypass surgery.
Okay.
She was so poorly at the time, Zell to consider turning off life support after being in and out of intensive cares for a few months. He saw his sister there, all these wires and tubes and everything, and it just totally messed him up.
She survived, but the radical procedure didn't solve her eating.
What I'm most scared about is, if I didn't come here, is that I'd turn out like my older sister. She went from obese to skinny to in a short time.
This summer camp is the last option. If he carries on eating like he is, it'll probably eventually kill him.
It's really sad, but it's 2 sides of the same coin. So if you're on where you overeat or you undereat, there's a healthy medium somewhere down the middle. You got to figure that out. Some people do go the drastic extreme the other way, and I feel terrible for her because she must just be going through it inside her head.
Camp could be Aaron's last chance to avoid surgery, but he's low in confidence.
When I was at school, whenever we were playing basketball or something, I wouldn't be past it because of my weight. I used to feel quite good, so then I could just sit out. But then I realised that it's not helping me.
Right, boys, before we start, I'm not having you pick and choose the sessions you join in with. If you're fit enough to do this one, then you're fit enough to do the dodgeball, all right? I don't want you to say you've got an injury and 10 minutes later you're fit again. If you've got an injury, it doesn't cure itself in 10 minutes, all right? Nice and quick up the line. Can we catch him? Can we catch him? Do a job for your team. Go, go, go.
Also, when I was about this age, with his sister having the restrictive ED, I had a friend that went through something similar. She used to call me and say they weighed her weekly, and she was trying to smuggle quarters just so she weighed more. It really seriously messes people up whenever they get inside their own head and just start focusing on their own weight. So you got to love yourself more than anything. That's the one thing that I take away from all of this.
Faced with the daily physical demands of camp, Aaron is taking every opportunity he can to sit things out.
Obviously, I don't want you to run out and pass out, but I think you can give it a go. Even just walking's going to be a bit better for you, or a little jog. Be 10 times better than just sitting down, won't it? And everyone will help you out in the activity, all right? Good man. Aaron would sit out of a lot of sessions, and you were never sure 100% if he's injured or if he's faking it or what's going on or if you just can't be bothered. I feel with
I'm still struggling with not doing their names backwards, so this guy's name is now Yet to me. Tay is Yet.
Aaron, it was a little bit of tough love. You can give him that time where you can sit with him one-to-one and speak with him, but he needs to know that that's not going to fly every session, every day.
It's not just the physical side of camp that Aaron is finding difficult.
I haven't made many friends here. I've only made a few.
Aaron's very much alone and very much a hermit. He spends all his time in his bedroom. He's no self-esteem or self-confidence.
People like give me disgusted looks when I do actually go out. Most of the time, if someone's coming towards me, I'll literally cross the street, put in my headphones, put my hood up, and then I'd cross, and I'll just walk down the street on the opposite side.
I think when they first come here, they're very shy people. It takes the time for them to come out their shells a bit. Most of them don't think they're good enough. Most really hate themselves.
All it would take is one person walking over there, showing him some kindness and trying to talk to him to probably get him to open up a little bit. But right now, he's just scared to make the first kind of, I guess, approach towards friendship, which is sad to see. But he just doesn't know how to approach it probably. He's so used to isolating himself from his weight. He don't know how to make the first move to even become friends, I think.
Do you want to change, though?
I do want to change.
Staff member Adam has been given the task of trying to refocus and motivate Aaron.
There's quite a lot of stuff you can do with a bench, isn't there? Sitting, that's one good one. I like Aaron. He's a cheeky kid. Yeah, he's definitely got a sense of humour. You can go for like a minute. Let's go.
I can't go for a minute.
Well, try it. Just see how long you can go for. I'll time you,
Can't
right?
I just kick the change?
Why the hell did we say there's a lot of stuff you can do with a bench where you're going to give him the life's like a box of chocolates speech or something, and then you make him hug a tree and run?
Said. But why don't you try this and we'll see how long you can go for?
He hates walking anywhere. He just doesn't like any form of exercise whatsoever, and if he can get out of doing it, all the better, as far as he's concerned.
Well, see if you can go backwards.
I can barely walk straight. I can't walk backwards.
Well, then give it a go. High knees, high knees, high knees, high knees.
I can't just walk backwards.
Huh?
I'm just going to walk backwards.
This is what I'm talking about, mate.
What?
It's so frustrating. I know you can do it. I reckon he's motivated and he wants to change and he wants to get healthier. Do you reckon you're maybe a bit too negative about what you can and can't do? He puts himself down a lot, which is really frustrating because you know he can do all this stuff and you see him doing it and then 5 minutes later he's saying, no, I can't. We know you can.
We probably could stop asking the fat kids to moonwalk. Like, how about we just let him walk forward? Why does he got to go backwards?
Do all this stuff. So why do you keep telling yourself you can't do it?
I just don't know.
You don't know, so why don't you just do it? I guess the main thing we're trying to change with him is getting him to think, I can do this, I've already done this, I know I can do it, let's go do it.
I know, yeah, I have got to work towards it, it's just...
I know, but think of how you'll be when you finish, when you lose weight and you become healthier and you feel more confident and you go outside with your mates and mate, you'll be so happy when you get there.
I'm going to take on board what Adam was saying to me.
Today, the camp...
Here we go. We're going straight to McDonald's. This whole thing's going to hell in a handbasket right here with fries and a timer.
Campers are on their trip to Manchester's Trafford Centre. It's a deliberate test for the kids.
The environment we live in now is setting us up to be unhealthy. There's going to be triggers everywhere.
Oh, so nice not to have to walk.
There are so many shops within walking distance, so many food outlets. The world outside is trying to say to you, like, right, let's see if you can fail.
The lunch has been paid for by McDonald's.
To people who say you're sleeping with the enemy by taking them to McDonald's, what would you say to them? Camp will only be successful if we can give kids the skills and strategies to deal with the outside world.
Oh, shut up. You're getting financed by the Fry King, and now you're going to sit here and tell me we need to give them strategies. Yeah, we need to give them French fries and ice cream at Fat Camp. It makes no sense. You took their money, you got in bed with them, now you have to bend over and take a Baconator. That's Wendy's, though.
The outside world is there are fast food restaurants, there are sugar-sweetened beverages, and if we don't prepare our kids for that environment, we're going to fail them.
Unlike the other campers, Aaron chose to have a packed lunch instead of the fast food.
So you're happy you picked that over the McDonald's?
Yeah. I came here to use where McDonald's just couldn't put it back on, so sandwich is a healthy option.
Good guy.
Why is that? Do you just feel better for it, or?
I feel better.
Yeah? It's a good choice, mate.
It is, and it's nicer.
Yeah?
Every Wednesday, trip day, is sort of a chance for us to put into practice what we've learned in the lifestyle sessions. So that's the kind of test of self-control.
It's not a happy meal for Jordan.
We've got no sugar, got no water, got no Sprite, got no salad.
I think he felt like he was missing a food item, but I cross-checked my Excel spreadsheet, cross-checked the food order at McDonald's, and he had it in front of him.
Have you got any more milk? I might need one more sugar. Yeah. No, one more milk.
Jordan, what are you doing?
Some more milk.
You've had your milk in your tea.
I haven't.
Is that the same as everybody else? You can't just take it like that. You've got milk in your tea.
It's black
Jordan,
tea.
will you pass the milk back to me, please?
Why?
Because you've had milk in your tea.
But
You're
look,
now just being...
drink that.
You're now just being greedy, Jordan.
How am I being greedy? What, 2 bits of milk?
Yeah,
Would you
that's
drink
fine.
that? Would you drink that tea? Would you
I
drink
don't drink tea, so no.
That's it then, that's it. Don't talk to me, please. Don't talk to me. Fucking hate it. Fucking shit.
Damn, I didn't realize you guys in the UK took tea. Well, I mean, I knew you took tea serious. I didn't realize you were going to have an absolute meltdown if there wasn't enough milk in it, though.
They're ridiculous. They don't have a clue. I'm telling you, they don't have a clue.
Jordan wanted more milk in his tea, also wanted more sugar within his tea as well, which obviously is not something that he's allowed because it would take him above the 800 calories that we allowed for him to have for his lunch.
She's so rude. How can she call me greedy? She's really rude.
I reflected a lot on that situation and perhaps maybe how I could have dealt with it better. But I still stand very strongly with my decision. And some people may think it's pathetic that all he wanted was an extra sachet of milk. But for me, it was really important that, you know, he learns to have discipline and self-control.
I'm going to go with a...
Bro, you took him to McDonald's. You talked him out of an ice cream cone for fruit. What the hell did you expect the fat kid to do? His blood sugar's going crazy right now.
Chips and a burger.
I don't feel guilty at all because they gave us like a certain amount of calories and like they obviously do this every year and it hasn't made a difference. Because I have such an addictive personality, I think after here I'm gonna have to try and like completely avoid all the like bad foods because I think I can easily like fall back into like my usual routine.
It's going to be difficult. The fact that they've had all this control, they've had all of us encouraging them to do the right thing. They now need to do that for themselves.
After lunch, the campers can spend £10 of their own pocket money. It's a...
Oh shit, the fudge shops are going out of business. Everybody's going to be running to those things. Do you guys have Auntie Anne's pretzels? Because all the cinnamon pretzels are gone in this place.
Another deliberate temptation.
Sometimes we have a binge day. I bought a pot of Pringles, a pack of cookies, and 2 sausage rolls, but I'm sharing them with someone else, so...
Better hide that.
I don't know, yeah. I feel as though, like, because I haven't had, like, one of those days in a while, and it's, like, about having one of those days and then, like, getting back on track, because I don't think you can completely avoid, like, those foods at all, like, because they're there.
None of you were fat enough to tummy tuck a Pringle can yet, so I think they said the biggest person here was 280. You got to be at least 400 before you can make a Pringles can disappear under your stomach.
I just feel really guilty now. I feel like, I don't know, I'm really guilty. I don't think I'm going to eat it.
Should we literally go return it?
Like, I don't think you can return food, and I don't have a receipt. I'm going to go ask the security man. Come with me.
Katie decides to return everything.
I've never really felt like that before. Usually I'm just like, whatever, but I felt so guilty then.
With Katie's £10 that she was allowed to spend, she made some poor food choices. After doing that, she had a chance to self-reflect, and the healthy decision was the one she made.
So maybe the McDonald's approach works. What the hell do I know? Get financed by the Fry King and kids will start returning junk food? I didn't see that coming.
Tonight there's a disco, a chance for the girls and the boys to socialise with each other.
A disco?
I don't know any other time we've really been able to talk to them properly.
Richard Simmons and Reese cups? What, disco? What the hell? Why not just give them a dance?
Yeah. So
they don't trust us. I think we're gonna get pregnant. We're at fat camp. There's not gonna be any good-looking boys.
True.
Somebody's a little stuck up. Fat guys are just as damn gorgeous, okay? Some fat guys are even prettier, I would argue.
Well, let's not be judgmental. I mean,
you said that.
We're big too, so.
Yeah, but still, it's true. Everyone says it. Well, back home, I know a few boys did like me, but I didn't really take interest in it because I didn't believe it.
Boys don't look at fat girls, they just think that's minging, don't they?
If you're really, really big, I wouldn't go nowhere near you.
I think getting a boyfriend is a lot harder when you're heavier because everyone is so...
I can't with all this fat on fat crime. They are just bashing each other back and forth. This shit is hilarious to me. Like, I can't stand fat people, and then they're like, oh, there's a mirror right there. Everybody here is overweight. We're at fat camp. You can't fat discriminate here.
Judgmental of each other.
If you're going to have a boyfriend, you want one that's going to like you no matter what. If it's based on looks, the friendship, then there's no point.
Like, I'm not really bothered because I've got, like, GCSEs coming up and things, like, but it would be nice to, like, I don't know, be liked.
For the staff, the disco means being extra vigilant.
Yeah, make sure nobody's breakdancing off the Burger King and starts twerking off the Taco Bell at the same time.
We have something called Snog Watch. So we do actually, the staff are very much on top of, seeing what's going on.
We're on Snog Alert tonight. There's a lot of little young romances going on, so we're keeping our eye out for that.
Holding hands, absolutely fine. A hug, absolutely fine. But, when it starts to progress, that's where you start to think, hang on, we'll just got to keep an extra eye on you there.
Make sure all these boys don't try to cop a feel instead of cop some Cheetos at the mall, I guess.
We do know a few girls have a few crushes on some of the boys, but we're not too sure who that is, so keeping an eye out.
It's actually quite funny, particularly the younger ones. In a relationship for about 2 days and it's over, if at that. That's like, oh my God, I was in such a long-term relationship. We were together all week.
So, how's the disco?
The disco was rubbish.
You're a
It was
hater.
so boring.
We talked to, like, a couple of the boys, but, as friends, but, like, yeah, it was quite boring. It wasn't like a usual party, I don't know.
Why?
I would say why, because there's no alcohol.
Is this just like a normal thing? Like, oh my God, everything sucked. It was quite boring. Is she just downplaying it? Like, I don't know, man. I've never been a teenage girl. I don't know if this is normal, but right now they just seem like haters to me.
Yeah. I'm not gonna lie, any disco without alcohol is not a good disco.
How old is she?
It's the start of week 4, and Lana is beginning to take the exercise sessions more seriously.
Sit-ups, girls, come on. And off you go, girls, as many as you can. This is the last time you do sit-ups. Keep going, just work through it. Well done. Well done.
But socially, she's still feeling isolated, and she's fallen out with her roommate.
Sometimes room pairings don't work. It is all
She's about to fall out with that desk. That thing is definitely not equipped for overweight. That looks like some skinny particle board.
potluck, and sometimes there is a clash of personalities. At the moment, Lana isn't getting on with Salem, so we're going to move another camper, Destiny, into the room.
My first impression of Destiny is that she's a complete opposite of me. She's a girly girl. She has loads of makeup. Like, you looked at my side, it's like, oh, there's nothing there. You look at hers, it's just like full.
When I first started packing, I just put my shoes in and then I thought I've got like 5 pair of shoes already, but it's fine. I need lots of stuff. And I've brought enough for about 3 years. There's too much. I shouldn't have brought all I brought. I didn't need it, but oh well, it's done.
Destiny from Swinton in South Yorkshire is 14 and weighs 13 stone. This will be her 3rd time at camp.
If you used to eat.
So she's 182 pounds. Do you even need to go to fat camp at 182 pounds? Am I tripping? That's skinny in my book.
Eat a lot of junk. You wasn't educated on food. You were quite chubby there, weren't you?
Quite. That's being nice. In year 7, I got bullied ridiculously. I've been called all sorts. I'm obese, I'm a pig, I'm disgusting, I'm vile. And I just used to go home and cry. And my mum would ask what were wrong, and I'd say, no, it doesn't matter.
Yeah, but you've come a long way since then, Dest.
I know, but the reason I'm going back for a 3rd time is I think I could do with that boost to help me get along with journey. And I need to come to end now, I think.
Previous camps have helped her lose 2 stone and boosted her confidence and self-worth.
When I went to camp, I was 12 and I was 14 or 15.
That has to be the ugliest effing pillows I've ever seen in my life. Anybody with me on this one? I'm sorry, I'm stuck on pillow watch, but that is ugly as shit. Is that leaves?
Stone, and I was big. I was a size 18, and at 12 years old, I don't think that's appropriate at all.
2 years ago, she was half the person she is. She didn't have any confidence. She just used to stay in her room. She was quite depressed for a young girl. Her schoolwork wasn't fantastic. This time she's won English Star of the Year this year. So that's all down to her confidence as well, I think.
It says Diva Destiny because obviously I was a diva. I was loud and in your...
Ah, I thought you could pull one over on old Sean here. I see that book right there. It says spells, and you want to go to Hogwarts. You're trying to learn some wicked witchcraft shit.
Face, pretty much. If you don't want to be friends with me, you had no choice. You had to, 'cause I'm Destiny.
Gotcha. Muggle
I've
McDonald.
got a new roommate. Someone called Destiny. Yeah. 15.
Sometimes the right room pairing can have more of a positive impact than we can. Hopefully having Lana in a room with Destiny can really help Lana come out of her shell.
It's
Or she could teach her the Cruciatus curse for the chubby kids, I guess.
karaoke night. Woo! So, just got to pick something to wear now. Last year, everyone dressed up and wore skirts and stuff.
I was going to sing, but then I was like, no.
Oh, sing? Go on, have a sing.
I didn't know the lyrics to the song I was going to sing. Like, I knew a bit of it, but not all of it. And if I got, like, the songs wrong, I'd be like, And I was scared what other people would think and say.
Don't, honestly, never ever worry about what other people have to think about you. Just think about it then, because at the end of the day, what does it matter what other people think? It's you should be trying to please, not anyone else. Lana used to put herself...
Okay, some good advice from the new roommate. Apparently the 2 years here actually really did boost her self-esteem, so hopefully she can help her out.
down so quickly. Like, she'd make a good thing a bad thing. No one's going to judge you, because everyone's the same. It's like me, I wear what I want. Like, literally.
Why you don't sing in the karaoke?
Wouldn't wear something like this a few months ago.
Yes. Yeah, I'll probably never wear anything like that.
Why?
Because I got stretch marks.
At camp, no one cares. Honestly, no one cares.
No one cares. Everyone here is like the same.
We're all family.
Yes.
It's like when I was trying to talk to her about changing who she is, she thought it was so hard and she couldn't get into it that you can change. She just thought she was stuck like that forever. You don't believe in yourself enough. You need that bit of like confidence and motivation.
True, she does need to believe in herself a lot more, but I don't think her believing in herself is going to start with a spaghetti strap or anything like that. I think it's all upstairs work that she's got to do. Then she could probably get some of the clothing like that if she wanted.
It's the final week and the last 2-mile challenge.
Run for the Nando's! Kid, I'll do.
Over the 5 weeks they've been here, Katie and Lana have struggled with the demands of the weekly run.
Come on, you could go quicker than that. Come on.
When I was running the TMC, I was thinking, this is it, I'm gonna collapse, I'm gonna have a heart attack, I'm gonna die.
We're gonna have to make sure one of these kids don't hail another taxi to go play friggin' video games. We already lost one. You remember the search session at the start of this thing?
Come on, Lana, keep going. Don't you dare walk on me.
Katie is off to a determined start, but she will have to work hard to beat her best time of 36 minutes.
Really out of breath. My stitch has gone, touch wood. But yeah, I think I beat my time, I hope. It is hard when you have weight problems when you're young, because all my friends are like really thin, and nobody in my year is like the weight I am. They think I'd be a lot happier and a lot like healthier if I lost weight.
They do have like a pretty good spread of the ages here too. I'm just noticing how young some of the kids are, and then I think it goes up to like 17. I don't think I've seen one older than that yet.
5 minutes. Katie, high five. What did you get? 22.
Katie smashed her best time by 6 minutes.
I am quite tired, but I feel like more like positive, because obviously like the hormones release and stuff, endorphins. Oh, no.
Keep pushing, just run to me.
Pippa set Lana the goal of running rather than walking the 2-mile
Come on,
challenge.
Lana, keep going. You're doing so well. So well, you're going to thrash it at this rate.
Pippa's encouragement and helping the TMC, the last one, I don't think I would have run it without her help.
Come on, Lana. Just think of what an amazing achievement it's going to be. So proud of you. All downhill now. Yeah, let the gravity take you. Woo! Come on, Lana!
You know how messed up it would be if they had like a finish line that was just a McDonald's ribbon they had to run through because they're sponsored by McDonald's.
Although I was pushing her really hard, I knew she could accomplish it if she really pushed herself.
5 minutes, 14. That is amazing. 6 minutes off. Well done.
This was my choice, and I'm trying to make a difference with myself. I'm in charge of my own willpower.
As camp draws to a close, it's not just Lana and Katie who have found new motivation.
Got a whole lot of future plumbers hanging out in this damn pool, apparently.
Instead of sitting out, Aaron is taking part too.
I feel good. I've only got several days left, so I might as well make it worth it.
We stepped it up a bit this week, and yeah, he didn't give up once, and he's gone right through it, so really proud of him. You know, he is saying himself that he's only got a few days left, so he wants to get the most out of this. So that shows a good mind shift, really, a good behaviour change in him in such a short space of time.
When I came here, I didn't know anyone, and I didn't want to. No, most of these people, most of my group are my friends.
I think Aaron, he likes his own solitude sometimes, and I don't think there's anything wrong with him spending his time to himself sometimes, because he does come out and he does speak to the others when he feels like.
What's it with you and my hair?
Aaron does need.
I told you. It was literally going to take one kid being nice to him for him to come out of his shell and actually make some friends, but when you're a kid that's isolated yourself, or you feel insecure about your weight, you don't know how to talk to kids or approach other kids, it only takes the kindness of one person to just totally change that whole mentality. At least that's what I think.
Need this. He needs this knowledge, and he needs to, you know, make the change now. But he understands that, which is great, and it's half the battle.
I just realised what you was doing. When I came here, I didn't feel like my own person. These last 2 weeks have been important. They put up my self-confidence, and at least I'm trying to change.
5 weeks completed, and camp is coming to an end. For all the kids, there's a final weigh-in.
Well done.
Katie managed to beat the target she set for herself.
I've lost this stone and
I want to know what happened to Grand Theft Auto Taxi Kid. That's what I want to know. Where's he at? Cut back to him. He's the interesting one. He ran away.
a pound, which is really good. Like, I was aiming for over a stone, so I achieved my goal, which is really nice.
Come on over, Lana.
Lana had never set any goals for herself until Pippa set her a target of losing 3 pounds each week.
Okay, and then we'll just do your waist circumference if you want to step off for me.
In the last week alone, Lana has lost 5 pounds, just under a stone in total.
Nice.
Before, I didn't go out the house as much, and probably after camp, because I think I've got more confident.
You should be really happy with that. That's really good in 5 weeks of camp. So well done.
Her face just screams pure joy. Every time I see Lana, she's just the happiest kid I've ever seen.
Aaron is worried that unless he loses weight, he could end up needing bypass surgery like his sister.
There it is.
Who does that?
4.1.
In the last 2 weeks, Aaron has lost 6 pounds.
He's lost 3 kilograms in 2 weeks. So that's about 6 or 7 pounds. Yeah.
6.6 to be exact.
To be exact, yeah, well done. Yeah. So that's healthy weight loss. So it's good that you don't want to be losing much more than that.
Waist circumference has gone down as well. Not by much.
He certainly has come out of his shell a bit. He's, you know, there's a big difference between the way he was with other kids when he got here and the way he is now.
The camp's talent show is a final test of the kids' confidence.
When we position talent shows is thought through, because we know that it takes them that amount of time before they start to reach that point where they're going to get on stage. We know.
Okay, so you're trying to teach them just portion control and work on their self-esteem, but it's still really weird to me that it's just teenagers. Those are the only counselors, right? I didn't see anybody that appeared to be older or any like professionals. I think they're all volunteers.
That they're starting to feel more confident and expressive, and that gives them an opportunity to do it.
My skin colour's actually pretty dark.
When I did my makeup in the morning, she'd like look at me and she'd like, you look so pretty. And I'm like, makeup's not everything, it doesn't make you look pretty, it's just an extra bit. Now like one day I'll do yours, and then I thought about it and I thought, what if I do it tonight? I bet it'll give her a confidence boost. So I said, right, if you sing, I'll do your makeup. And she's like, oh, do I sing, do I not? She's like, I'm not doing it. I'm like, you are. Do I put a bit of that on? Feel it?
It's just kind of funny because I was laying in bed the other night going to sleep, and I heard Riley friggin' belting some Adele in her room, having the sing-along of a friggin' lifetime. She was loving every second of it. It was like 10 o'clock.
And then you're done.
She was laughing all the time.
Even the more confident campers struggle with being centre stage.
Fuck, I'm literally shitting myself. My mum's all about me singing in front of an audience, like, Katie, yeah, you've got to do all these things. Sing, sing. If I could sing, I would stand up and sing to everyone. And I'm like, no, you wouldn't.
No one who truly cares.
I don't know, I just don't. I don't think I'm that good at all.
I did not expect the kid that flipped out over milk in his tea to be up here belting out some solos. He didn't even sound that bad either. Single ladies. Oh, wrong song.
And I look across the water. Since I've come home, well, my body's been a mess. Before, I feel really nervous, and then when I'm performing, I feel like really confident. I guess I learned that I can be strong. Won't you come on over, Valerie? Oh, Valerie, why don't you come on over, Valerie?
What was she so worried about? She's got a great singing voice.
One of my favourite things about camp is actually seeing the difference in their confidence. For me, it's seeing them when, you know, they feel better about themselves, them actually get up on stage at the talent show and singing in front of all the campers, which you would have never done before.
Go, Lana.
I'm criticized shoot me down, but I get up.
When
Good
Lana
song.
sang, I thought she was very brave of herself because she's showing like what she can do. She don't care what people thought about.
I'm bulletproof, nothing to lose. I'm hoping when I'm old enough, I want to audition for X Factor. I absolutely love it. You shoot me down, but I won't fall.
Damn, this little girl getting bullied singing this song is gonna make me start to friggin' tear up. That's like some pretty deep, powerful stuff that she actually was able to come up here and even do this.
And she did it. And I'm like, she's actually done it. And I was so proud of her, knowing that. She's like, that were her fear, and she'd done it.
The positive thing about karaoke is that I wasn't hiding behind people. Little Mumba. Your little Mumba. Oh, God, I'm so proud of you.
That was an amazing achievement. She shone. She did so well, and we were all so proud of her.
I do feel proud of myself.
I'm gonna give you a hug. It's gonna. There you go.
I'm happy that I got up on the stage, sang, and didn't want to puke up.
I really thought this was gonna focus more on like the parents' angle of what it's like sending your kid to fat camp. Instead, it just followed the kids around. So I didn't get to see much of the parents' perspective. I guess they touched on it a little bit, but it's really just seeing the kids and seeing them come out of their shell and find their own voice in this whole thing.
So camp's a relatively short period of time, and we won't see massive change in their weight, but we see massive change in how they think and how they feel and how confident they are.
It's got the ball rolling, and definitely I'm going to continue when I get home for sure.
Since camp, Aaron started college and made more friends, but his weight remains a problem. Lana has maintained the weight she lost at camp, and she's feeling more confident at school too. Katie has lost a total of 30 pounds, and this summer she plans to trek around Vietnam with her school. Next time...
What? There's a next time? Okay, I guess I'll have to find the next episode to this, and if you guys want to see it, I'll do it. But like I said, I enjoy watching kids that are insecure at the start of the whole thing come out of their shell, find their own voice, find their confidence. Because like the, the McDonald's finance mastermind, that guy, whatever he was talking about, it really is just all watching kids try to find their confidence. Because when it comes to weight loss, I think confidence is one of the most important things, especially in a bunch of insecure little kids that don't know which way's up anymore. They're scared of their own shadow. So it was nice to see them sing at the end, do the talent show, stuff like that. Lose some weight, but I didn't really expect them to lose much more weight than that when they're taking them to McDonald's on field trips at fat camp. But at least they should call it more of like a confidence building camp than fat camp, I guess is what I'm trying to say. But leave a like, leave a comment. Let me know if you guys want to see the next one and I'll do it. And yep, that's about it. See y'all later. Bye.